I'm listening to The First Date Broadway musical comedy for the first time, the cast recording, and I have no idea what every sentence is going to be, so that came as a shock to me. Anyway, I have this big box in the cupboard that is full of stuff that we put away before I left, and I just want to sort through it, see what's in there. Thought I'd share it with you. I've been wanting to do this for weeks, and I now have a bit of time, so let's do it. It's also a much bigger box than I'd remembered, so this is gonna be fun. It's also a really heavy box, but here we go. I'm just gonna start with the bags and figure out the rest. I can see wonder this. That's making me wonder if all my other books are in here, but let's have a look. I was actually thinking about this the other day. It's my colouring book, which I haven't done a great job on. I think I did maybe 2 or 3 and then I left. There we go. But that might be a fun activity to do if I ever need time during this quarantine thing. I don't have a clue how to sort this, but we'll figure it out. So there's a whole bunch of notebooks. I can't even remember. The back it says YouTube book. Let's have a look if it actually has anything valuable. It's got a whole bunch of ideas in it, but I think I used a lot of it. Perhaps what I should do with this is actually have a proper look at it and maybe use some ideas for this thing. I mean, I've wasted a lot of paper. For example, I write one thing and that's it. What's on the other side then? I think it was quotes. Yeah, quotes book. Maybe I'll read these out one day or write them down, or, well, I guess they're already written down. I got this notebook, I think from a friend in Holland many years ago, but I don't remember what year. Anyway, it is quite nice. I just wish I hadn't written so little in it. This book! I think I know what's in this. I think this was my Grateful journal in maybe 2016 or something. Oh, and I also had, oh my goodness, I counted my lines compared to my friends because she thought I had more and I thought she had more. Anyway, then here I had a plan to like increase my push-ups. So I was gonna do 1 wall each day to the point where I was doing like 55. Didn't get very far with that. And then I've got my Grateful for journal from 2016. Look at that. Started on the 31st of May, so we're not far off. And I just picked my parents and my brother, so that wasn't too good. See if there's any good ones. I remember there being one day that I just had an awful day, and I remember struggling to think of anything. Some of these are literally just pens, paper, notebooks. I mean, you can tell the kind of person I am. This went on until November 2016, so I did it for quite a few months. Good on me. And then the rest of this notebook is just completely empty. Ah, yes! Audiobook. Score. Another notebook! But this one's a bit weird, and I feel like I was writing stuff about Rubik's Cubes in this. This is what I used when I got my new pen set. That's funny. Maybe I'll look back at this, because I might need it one day. This is me trying to figure out how to make YouTube videos about Rubik's Cubes. And on the back, I wrote an awful poem, and then a whole bunch of to-do lists. Well, that hasn't changed. Again, I started and put in what I needed to do when. I think this was also 2016. So many to-do lists and timetables. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. There's a bunch of questions that I've answered. Where did I... The one thing that really annoys me about this is that it starts at question 27. And the second thing that really annoys me is that I have no idea where these questions come from. Oh, this was a New Year's video. Did I ever do this actually, or was it just an idea? This must have been my 2017, like, answering questions kind of thing, I guess. And then the rest of that notebook is done, but it's actually not that many pages that are empty, so I still don't really know what to do with any of this. I'm gonna have so much footage to edit. This is my 700-year-old camera that I got from my grandfather, and I don't think it works. It wasn't even proper good when I first got it. It's not even switching on, so I'll keep it. Who knows, one day it might survive. Oh, this was a speaker I think I got for my birthday for my iPod. Haven't really used that in quite a while. This was not my last birthday, this was quite a number of birthdays ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a lead, which I think belongs to a keyboard I used to have. I don't have that anymore. And then I've got, and there's probably more in the bag, a whole bunch of iPod cases. I don't even know where my iPod is. Oh, I never finished doing the rest of the stars. Did I leave? Yeah, I left one, my favourite colour, for that Katie Rebecca sent over. Maybe one day in this lockdown I will do that. Headphones! Beautiful. I couldn't be happier to see this. Oh, a whole bunch of CDs. We've got The Lion King. The Owl Who Was Afraid of the Dark. I love this so much. Gadri, which I loved when I was younger. Three Little Witches. Love it. Another Gadri. Told you. Winnie the Pooh. My favourite. The Gruffalo. Blimming love that book. Read by Imelda Staunton. I didn't even realise that. I've had the CD for, I think, pretty much my entire life. I did not realise it was read by her. Horrid Henry. Talk about my childhood. That's Naya. That is from when I was maybe 2. This was incredible. These were books that I think we had them from the library or we bought them or something. And it was a set of 4 books that were really like child friendly, but then they also had a CD that went with them that you could listen and read at the same time, and I loved them. Another cadre! Could you tell I was a little bit obsessed at the time? And another one. More more covers, cases. That's right, I still own these. What is this one? The Owl Who's Afraid of the Dark. So not only do I have it on CD, I also have it on cassette tape. Oh, another charger. That's useful. Wish I'd known about that. I think that's it for this bag. For now, I think I'm gonna put all my stuff that I'm not gonna look at again for another 10 years back into the bag. Oh, look at these 800 CDs. I can already see that there's a radio player. If this still works, I'm gonna plug it in and maybe perhaps use it. Oh, I'm seeing some books. Problem with doing this now, I really shouldn't have actually, is that because I'm only here temporarily, I can't put any pictures up or anything on a lot of the stuff I find. I'm just gonna have to put back in the box. I just wanted to know what was there in case there was anything I really wanted to keep. This is cute. It's a magnetic puzzle that I always really enjoyed, so I'm gonna keep it out. Some staples. They might actually be useful if I still have the stapler. This was the equivalent of my current notebook, but from, I don't even know what year. I love it though, it's very pretty. And I put this on, I remember. 2010. I've written 2010, but that's pretty much impossible. 17 is the next date that I've put in, so I'm thinking that might be what I meant. The very first thing, by the way, in this book is my March favorites. And perhaps I actually think these might be my very first ever favorites videos that I did. Most of these, the first like 10 pages of this is just different favorites over the like next 4 months. Then we enter all the me trying to do bullet journaling. Didn't go very well. Oh, this is cute. I did a birthdays thing, which actually doesn't look so terrible, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And then I've got a very, very beautiful habit tracker, which is a similar thing I'm currently doing during quarantine. And now I've just written over and over the names Chandler, Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, Ross, Joey. Why? Oh, and I've written, we're going to America tomorrow. This hasn't quite sunk in yet. This is insane. This is so cool. Oh, we got some free pens, so then I'm just writing things over and over about how happy I am about the pens. One day I'll actually properly look through this. Oh my goodness. You know when you test pens? Yeah. What's the last page? Oh! Oh, this is incredible. At the back of my thing, at the back of this, like starting on this side, I did what I did each day in America. That's incredible. Ooh, one day I'll have to like properly look through this. This spanned nearly a year and a half, I think. Because I've got here something from November 2018 and the other one was I think from March 2017. That's pretty impressive by my standards to get this kind of stuff to last a year and a half. I have like 700 bouncy balls. There's another one. Ugh. Oh, that's so gross. This is my phone case from my phone before my current phone. And I think I did some washi tape on it and it's just gone yellow. I mean, it cost £1 or $1, so can't complain, but ugh. But there is some blue tack which I might use. I won this thing a long time ago and I don't think I've ever used it. Lots of little tiny sticky notes. Oh my goodness! This is from a sticker maker my friend had and I never dared to use it because I don't want to use stickers. These are all the things that I had up on the wall somewhere. Maybe I'll find a place for these. Oh, I found where all the sticky notes came from. I never used this because I think I only got it once I finished school. Again, as I mentioned, I don't use stickers. This is a sticker book I think I bought maybe 5 or 6 years ago. One day I'll use more. Today is not that day. That is everything in the second bag. Oh, I don't know whether I want to continue doing this or what, but I'm gonna end it for now and perhaps I'll be back tomorrow or something with the same setup.